Welcome back as I play Dying.
Yay!
Time for Splatoon.
I don't know if you saw earlier, Will, but apparently we're in some place called the Experimentorium.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Will.
I need to hit that thing.
I thought you already did it.
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Criticism retracted.
Anyway, the Experimentorium.
Yeah. So I don't know how weird you were ready for things to get, but they're going to get weird.
Maybe I don't need to hit that thing.
Ooh.
Whatever. That might have been for something else. That seems almost impossible to hit.
Yeah, who knows?
It might be like a challenge or something. I mean, this is progressing me in the level, so...
Okay, well, there you go.
Anyway, Experimentorium.
Yeah. Things are going to get unusual. We're going to look deep inside ourselves. We're gonna learn things that we never knew before.
Okay. What are you...
What are experimental.
In what way?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Who knows what we could unlock.
Fair enough.
It just calls to mind all sorts of things.
Yeah, I guess. The Torium ending always makes me think of Vomitorium, though. Which I think is a really... I can't believe we ever called anything a Vomitorium.
Well, we didn't. It was the Romans, I believe.
And
Is that what you're referencing?
Yeah, you're saying that you're not Roman?
Yes, I am saying I'm not Roman.
How dare you?
Oh, I just heard this,
These things.
Yeah.
I've got his number this time, though.
Yeah, you do. I was just listening to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History.
Yeah, I heard that's good.
Yeah. He was talking about the Celtic Holocaust.
Okay.
And it was about, the Romans just being fucking dicks.
Yeah.
Doing all that Roman shit. It was really upsetting.
Yeah.
Holocausts are a bummer.
The bravest take ever.
That's right, I said it, yeah. You know what? And I'll say it again. Holocausts are a bummer. I'm not into them at all.
Okay, well, I think I and most reasonable people could agree to that.
Yeah, you know, you'd think so, but I can't fucking assume anything anymore.
Well, but that's where the reasonable part of that comes in. Yeah.
Good point. Yeah, you're right. You covered all your bases there.
I think that once you start being like, you know what, maybe the Holocaust wasn't so bad, then you stop being reasonable.
Yes, your credibility is severely damaged in any given conversation.
And you know, the reason that so many white nationalists and KKK people deny the Holocaust happened is because then it makes them free to be like, actually, this ideology is not that bad because it didn't do anything. But that's why there's that weird crossover between. It's a totally understandable crossover between, you know, white nationalism, the KKK, and Holocaust denial. Because if they live in a world where the Nazis didn't kill 6 million Jews and the Holocaust didn't happen, then that worldview is totally acceptable because it hasn't done anything bad.
Right. It just will.
Yeah.
By nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Did you... Well, for one thing, no, we already talked about it. The video of that fucking douchebag getting clocked in Seattle and knocked out. It was amazing. I watched it over and over and over.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they gave him some airtime on the fucking radio.
Why the fuck?
Well, he called them.
Still, why the fuck?
I know, I agree. So NPR, he came in and...
NPR's been bad about that lately.
I kind of think so, yeah. It actually really pissed me off because I was like, you know what? If you're just giving this guy a platform and you should be doing everything short of punching him again.
Right.
And not just giving him an opportunity to spout more ridiculous bullshit.
Right.
And they didn't do that, but I didn't get to hear all of it because it was a work day, but they did actually talk about that again afterwards because I guess a lot of listeners were critical in exactly that kind of way.
Yep. Well,
so it was nice to hear them at least be a little accountable.
Bojack made that, leveled that charge, not directly at them, but at the media in general. On the episode, I forget what it was, on the most recent, where am I going? On the most recent season, there was some moment like that where...
Was there? I don't remember anything.
Yeah, they like have someone on the news, it's like, in the name of being fair and balanced, we're going to have the other side on that's like completely insane people. I think it was in the gun episode.
In the what?
The gun episode where all women want to carry guns.
Why do I not fucking remember this?
It was a good episode. You should watch that one.
I have to go back and watch it again.
Yeah. I think Diane starts this whole gun crusade.
Oh, because, yeah, she, I forget why, but I remember her getting a gun now.
Because it was this... It's too deep in detail to get into, really, I think, societally, but... It gives them the power to not be afraid of creeps, essentially, yeah. Which, you know...
Pretty reasonable.
Yeah, exactly, which reverses the... Oh, I am so dumb.
Just gotta go to the top of that thing.
I think so. Oh no, I've done this.
I'm curious.
Yeah. Well, game, you've beat me.
What are we missing?
Okay, I got that.
Uh-huh.
Oh. I found it.
Oh, there it is. Yep, I totally missed that too.
So, sorry. Yeah, anyway, they make that joke. It's like a little one-off joke about, like, having someone who doesn't have a reasonable viewpoint on.
In the interest of...
Yeah, to have a conversation with, you know, actually educated people.
Uh-huh.
In the interest of trying to convey both sides. But that happened during the fucking election, too, because I remember NPR would do these things where, like, they would have a discussion with people, and then they'd have, like, oh, we'll have someone on to talk about whether Hillary Clinton has a body double. Like, to pretend that she's not sick. And I'm like, you're having conspiracy theorists on to talk about things that have no evidence behind them in the name of being balanced, but that's not balanced. You're not presenting an actual researched thought.
No, yeah, like why are you not also giving airtime to people that believe in lizard folk?
Yeah.
And shit like that. You know, yeah, I remember too a time long ago, where I assumed that made sense.
Right.
You know, giving that fair and quote unquote fair and balanced bullshit to everybody.
Give airtime to reasonable discussion. That's fine.
I'm so much more comfortable with the idea that some things don't need to be given any thought.
Yeah, well, for instance, things that have no
basis in reality.
The Hillary Clinton body double, using a body double to pretend that she's not ailing because they were trying to question her physical fitness.
Right.
Which is, I mean, is sexism, but.
Yeah.
That's a whole other thing.
Only one example in a long line.
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay.
Whoa, what is this place? Oh, my God. My vocal cords are shredded.
You getting some vocal fry?
A little bit, yeah. Minor vocal fry.
A while ago, This American Life had an interesting episode about vocal fry.
Callie always hated flutters.
And how people... They get mail all the time from people that are like, oh, don't use this particular woman as a reporter because of vocal fry. Mm-hmm. And it was interesting.
I have 100% no problem with vocal fry. No. It's a stupid thing to be concerned over.
I agree, and I don't actually even know what it sounds like enough to even have a feeling like, oh, this sucks, I don't like it.
Here it is. Right now, I'm not doing it at all, and then when I let it drop down here.
I don't feel like I ever hear that in anything.
It's because it's not really a big fucking deal.
No, this is it. I'm dead.
You can totally. Oh, that's not good. You can totally. Well done. You can hear it in like some of the reporters on NPR, but who fucking gives a shit?
No, it hasn't bugged me enough to like do a thing. But I think one of the points of that article is like they only receive it. Complaints about it when it's a woman.
Yeah, of course.
Because
it's like the other thing that reminds me of is like people getting all bent out of shape when you go up a little bit at the end of your sentences.
Right.
And again, who gives a fucking shit about that?
I don't know.
It's ridiculous. Oh, I think it was just you earlier that was talking to me about like just focusing on the stupid pedantic aspects of what somebody's saying, like, you know, making grammatical mistakes or the voice with which they're saying it.
Instead of addressing their actual point.
Exactly, yeah, which is so obnoxious.
Sean Baby talks about that in his new article, which I highly recommend.
That's what it was. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. It doesn't address at all what somebody's actually been saying. I
read this week that Sean Baby's particular genre of internet writing is called fratire. Which I didn't understand at first. And then I got it because, like, the shtick, whether intentional or not, is, like, he writes from this voice of, like, an extremely masculine, like...
Yeah.
Fighter
dude bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Type, yeah. Although, I really think that addresses so little of Sean Baby himself.
Oh, I agree. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
He has the most amazing ways of describing things.
I know, it's...
Do I even need to be here? What the fuck with this level?
I have no idea. You can't ask me.
God!
Oh, hey, everybody, whoa!
Go!
We love each other!
Charge my chariots! Go!
Forth my armies!
Anyway, yeah, why do we always talk about the serious shit on Splatoon?
I don't know. I made a joke earlier about how we were going to do that,
Yeah.
and I swear I didn't mean to then immediately start doing
same.
it.
It just happens. I don't know. I think it's because it's probably relatively present on both of our minds, and this game doesn't require any sort of further commentary than that.
Right, yeah.
Oh, no!
Hello.
Ah! Okay.
Do those guys even hurt you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, case in point.
They go after your ink when you
Right.
fire it.
So they're not, they're like big puppies.
Yeah.
They don't mean to hurt you. They just mean to consume. No!
Okay. Sweet.
No, that'll
That
work.
works. Not intended.
Thanks, whale dog things. Oh, wait, they're not whales. They have vertical fins.
Correct.
The experimentorium.
Floaty fun.
Wow, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just been coughing lately.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
Well,
It's
hey,
not-
maybe if you level up a few more times, you can be wheezing.
And the show's canceled. Too bad that we still have so much episode left.
How much do we have left?
We have a lot left.
Oh, boy.
I know. It's like, be done
God,
already.
this just goes on
Right?
forever. It's like they're still talking
It's like, Jesus,
about
shut up.
nothing. Do you just want to talk about Star Wars?
No, I don't.
I don't either, but I think we have to.
No, I feel like we covered everything that there was to say about the recent Star Wars thing.
You're right. I can't even continue the joke.
No.
I literally have nothing else to
I have
say.
nothing more to add to my
About Star
previous
Wars.
thoughts about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we talked about it for a solid 15 minutes last
We
time.
did, yeah.
So,
Even to save my own life.
oh, well, I mean, to save my own life, I could come up with some thoughts about Max Rebo.
Well, okay, so I'm just saying, which band would you rather hear? Would you rather go see?
The Cantina Band or Max Rebo?
Yeah.
Probably the Cantina Band.
Me too.
Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to continue with that joke.
Max Rebo kind of strikes me as maybe like a good old boy of music, you know?
I see, yeah.
Like a sexist fucking dick.
Yeah, totally. And okay, for one, he's got, the band is his name.
Yeah, the Max Rebo band.
Yeah.
Well, actually, to be fair, the Cantina band has a name and it has the lead man's name in it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Figrin Dan and the Modal Nodes.
Yeah, but okay, that one's a little better because you don't know, Figrin Dan may not be a real person. There's plenty of band names that have
That's
that.
true. It could be a guy named Dan who's just Figrin all the time.
Have that structure though, where it's like such and such name and the blah blah blah, but it's no one
Yeah.
in the actual band, like Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros.
Yeah, that's true. That's not a real guy.
Yeah.
St. Paul and the Broken Bones is not really a canonized saint.
Correct.
Um,
Bjork is a nonsense made-up word.
no, it's not. I think it's an onomatopoeia, actually.
Bjork.
Yeah.
Bjork. What is that sound for? What makes the Bjork sound?
I
Is it
think
when you
that-
pluck like a violin string that's not tuned enough?
No. It's it's when you float a ship into the harbor and it just lightly floats up and bumps against the dock.
I see. It just kind of Bjorks it.
Yeah. It's that sound of wood against wood.
I've heard that she had some new stuff come out, but I haven't bothered looking at
It's out or coming out, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm really fucking excited because I love her.
it. I've not listened to much of her music. I need to
Oh
get
my
into
God.
it. I know, I get it. She's good.
She's amazing.
Shut up.
Her name's Bjork Goodman's daughter.
No way.
Yeah, right?
That's pretty cool.
It's Icelandic as fuck.
Yeah. Iceland's pretty rad.
Iceland is pretty rad, except for their government right now.
Yeah, well,
Did you hear about that?
there's a lot of that going around. I haven't heard anything specifically recently, but I've.
Oh,
you
there
know,
was a government cover-up of like child molesters at the highest level.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But other than that, Iceland is pretty sweet.
Yeah, but I mean, like, throw,
mean, the Icelandic-
throw a rock in a government.
Yeah, exactly. Yo. There's one.
Yeah. You'll probably find a pedophile cover up.
But seriously, throw a rock in a government.
Please. that's just
Yeah. Call
what's
it Stony Disobedience.
what's the word that I'm looking for? That's us begging.
Yeah. We implore you, listeners.
AIP
Collapse the
says,
government.
Throw a rock in the government.
Yeah.
Okay. Good God! Stop hitting me! Oh, I got a sniper rifle. I'm gonna hit you with everything.
Is that a laser? Or was
No,
it just
it is
sight?
a laser sight. Yeah.
Oh.
There's those fucking guys up there.
Good thing you have a weapon that's useful at about 5 feet.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sean.
You're
name's
thinking,
Sean,
you're thinking
right?
of Sheldon.
Sheldon, okay.
Krusty Sean is the guy that gives you health upgrades and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Woo! Well,
I fucking hate these levels so much. The ones
those
that
sniper guys are fucking awful.
this level is just one of the multiplayer levels,
Oh.
which is it's a fun multiplayer level because it's so tall.
Is it this whole thing?
Yeah.
Wow. That's kind of cool.
It's super fun, but
It's like boarding action
yes,
to throw back to.
boarding action is a cool map.
Yeah, it is, dude. Halo is my multiplayer daddy. I love that shit.
Yes,
Yeah. Not in that way, for God's sake.
that's the only way that exists anymore.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Fine, it's that way too.
good.
Now you know what boarding action means.
Oh God,
Oh,
no!
Lord.
Square!
Squaw harder!
Bjork!
I already explained it.
Oh God. No, that was me asking for Bjork to save me with her
Oh.
Icelandic fairy powers.
Dude, I would fucking invoke Bjork. I'm gonna do that from now on. In
She might as well be a deity.
Seriously. Oh, she's so good. I love her.
I haven't listened to her music, but she does have, like, everything I've seen from her has this very strange, like, otherworldly air to it.
Oh, yeah. No, that's definitely true. But yeah, she's an amazing vocal.
Oh, I just have this! Okay!
Oh, there you go. Nice. Boil those fuckers!
I know that's not what she said. I know
That's
she
what I
said
read, yeah.
suckers because it's an octopus pun.
Uh-huh.
But,
But that's not important.
no. Oh, God, this fucking... I hate everything right now.
This is fucking brutal. This is like, it's like Thunder Lotus made this level.
I'm still not ready to talk about Sundered.
You mean Slathered?
Yeah, Suburbs.
Suburb.
I feel like we're gonna stop playing that game before I get to my good pun.
Oh, I've got 13 more of them.
I know. Do you think that we have 13 more of that game in us?
I don't know.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
Well, no, I think Will.
It's
I've tried to explain this before. To beat endgame bosses, you need endgame perks.
Well, I don't have endgame perks.
Well, then get some endgame perks. Like, what's difficult about this?
I don't know. Do you think that's considered an endgame boss? Maybe
It certainly fucking seems like
Now that's
it.
an interesting point I hadn't considered. Maybe that's not. I'm not even supposed to fuck with that boss until way later in the game.
Yeah, I think that's a very realistic possibility.
Okay, well, never mind. I've got. This is why I hate Sundered. They keep pulling me back in.
Yeah, see, well, is that the mark of, I don't know, maybe a pretty good
No.
game?
No.
I think it is.
No.
I think
No,
you
it's
secretly,
stupid 'cause I'm
you
bad
like
at it.
Sundered. You're just pulling Sundered's hair because you like it. You're pulling its tentacles.
So you're saying that I'm tsundere?
Exactly. It's not like I like the game, Baka.
I do enjoy it. It's moment-to-moment gameplay is fun. It's just for the show sometimes it's frustrating because I feel like we do the same thing over and over a lot.
Well, Will, that's what we do on the show anyway.
Yeah, and it's a roguelike. I understand that's part of it. I'm sorry to our viewers.
This
mostly.
show is kind of a roguelike.
What are you not enjoying what we do here?
No, I do. Oh,
I-
you're saying because I don't enjoy roguelikes.
No, I'm saying because I don't know what I'm saying anymore. What am I? I just have one more of these fucking things left. Where is it?
Is it behind you? I know you can't go up any higher, but
No, it emits light, so I should be able to just see it.
there it is. I found it. I did it. It was all me. Whee! Please take me to the... Okay.
I missed. Oh well, I'm there.
I missed.
Sweet.
Oh, thank God.
I hate these Octoling levels so much.
Yeah,
They were
that's
my
pretty
least
brutal.
favorite in the first game as well. Mm-hmm. They're a huge chore. A huge chore.
Yeah, like,
Sweeping the garage.
there you go. And how many cars is that garage?
3.
That's a big garage.
Yeah,
That's a huge chore.
it is.
Well done.
Yeah.
Doing the dishes, but your family is a Viking clan.
Yeah, well, for one, the dishes would be made of wood,
Yeah,
which is hard to clean.
exactly. Got the things
But
are
the
just
other
getting
good
in
news
them.
about a Viking clan is you don't actually have to clean things that thoroughly.
That's true. You just put the dishes in a fire pit.
Yeah.
Well, hey, look. Most of the dishes survived this time, so looks like we're good for next feast.
Uh-oh.
I don't like the way they wiggle.
I almost made that.
Almost. You were very close.
I'll say. You know what else is really close?
Me. Oh, I mean, I guess the next episode of As I Play Dying.